Good morning. Guess what time it is? It's 3 and we are driving to Stansted Airport. So after 3 hours on the motorway, I feel like my face is probably going to fall off, but I've got hot food, hot coffee, and 1 hour to kill. Can you guess now which one is mine? If the information on the board now is correct, then my flight might be delayed by 1 hour. Absolutely great. Okay, so I am on board now. An hour and a half late, but so I have finally arrived after waiting longer in the airport in Stansted than the flight over here took. I'm going to go to the hotel and then I'm going to take you out to the city with me. After this long journey of 6.5 hours in total, I finally checked into the hotel. It's by the city center and I stopped and I had a spicy and sour seafood soup at the nearby Chinese. And now let's see what Eindhoven looks like. Now look what we've got here, just next to the hotel where I'm staying. And this building is one of the attractions recommended on TripAdvisor. It's one of the museums in town. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going on a longer walk to change some money at the train station. People here, just like in Denmark, seem to love their bicycles. You can see bicycle lanes all over the town and you have to watch out for bicycles. I already love this one thing about Eindhoven. It is such a bicycle-friendly city. So what was I saying about bicycles? Just here by the train station where I hope to be lucky enough to find a currency exchange service. I have now exchanged my money here. There was a commission, but it did cost me less than if I paid by card. Apparently this building here by the main train station is the student hotel. All of this like really industrial contemporary architecture and this shopping center and everything kind of reminds me of Berlin. Hope I'm not offending anybody by saying that. Especially this metal and glass structure makes me think of Berlin's train stations all across the city. Do you remember Shrek and how ogres are like onions? They have layers. Yep, I love layers, both in people and in a city like this. Like I said, layers. Students' hotel, city center, McDonald's, big shopping center. And what did I say? More and more layers. I'll stop before I bore you to death with this obsession of mine. I wanted to see how the Happy Cafe looked inside. She's making my coffee. I have decided I'm not even going to try to visit a museum or any attraction because I've only got one afternoon. Tomorrow and on Sunday I'm going to be caught up with the conference. So I just want to experience the city and just to get the feeling of Eindhoven with a nice piece of cake. The Philips Museum is also recommended on a number of travel sites. I have to admit that when I first heard about this museum, I wasn't so keen on it because probably in my mind Philips just stands for TV sets and other electronic products for the household. But I know that probably I am completely wrong and making a complete fool of myself. This might be one of the best exhibitions ever. However, I will not have time to check it today, maybe another time. What a colorful staircase for this building of flats just behind the Philips Museum. Another thing I like here is this mixture of old architecture and minimalistic contemporary buildings. This building here says 1909, but somehow I wonder if this has been redone with contemporary features at all. And that structure just mirrors the church spires behind it. I'm back at the hotel now and feeling pretty exhausted. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, then the long drive on the motorway, then the wait in the airport, and when I got here I went out and walked all around the city centre. But it was worth it. I find that I like Eindhoven for one particular reason. It seems to be a city which values its past while embracing its future. And that is how a city or a country preserves its identity while at the same time it enriches it. And I think the same goes for a person. The conference on autism and neuroscience organized in Eindhoven by the ReAttach Foundation has now nearly finished. It has been a couple of really intense days with some very good presentations that I've learned a few things from. And I will tell you a bit about stress management and other things that we can improve in our lives in one of the next vlogs. Till next time then!